Nathan Smith out second Zimbabwe test. Jacob Foulkes replaces him. New Zealand squad updates. A major blow for New Zealand's cricket team. Nathan Smith's sudden exit from the second test against Zimbabwe has thrown the squad's strategy into chaos. But here's where it gets controversial. Is the replacement plan truly the best move, or does it risk exposing gaps in the team's depth? Let's break it down. Smith, the standout performer in the first innings with a stunning 3 for 20, sustained a severe abdominal strain while batting on day 2 of the Bulawayo test. An MRI confirmed the injury, sidelining him for 2 to 4 weeks. A devastating setback for a bowler who helped dismiss Zimbabwe for just 149. The twist? Smith retired hurt during New Zealand's innings, leaving the team scrambling for a solution before the second test on August 7th. Enter Mitch Foulkes, the 24-year-old all-rounder with 13 T20I caps and 1 ODI to his name. While his stats, 57 first-class wickets and a healthy 19.42 average in runs, look promising, critics might ask, does Foulkes have the test pedigree to hold up under pressure? His recent heroics in a high-stakes tri-series final against South Africa suggest potential, but the test arena is a different beast altogether. And this is the part most people miss. New Zealand isn't just losing Smith. Fast bowler Will O'Rourke is also sidelined with back stiffness, prompting the call-up of Ben Lister, a left-arm speedster with 3 ODIs and 12 T20I games under his belt. Lister hasn't played international cricket since 2023, raising questions about his readiness for a test match. Is this a gamble worth taking, or a recipe for disaster? The NZC press release hints at caution, stating O'Rourke is being monitored, but the clock is ticking. Meanwhile, the team's recent 9-wicket victory in Bulawayo, led by Matt Henry's 9 for 90, has been overshadowed by injuries. Regular captain Tom Latham, already out for the first test due to a shoulder issue, remains a question mark for the second clash. If he's unfit, Mitchell Santner will step in again. But here's the elephant in the room. Can a team with so many injury-induced changes maintain its momentum? Or will this become a turning point in Zimbabwe's campaign? So, what do you think? Are these replacements a smart short-term fix, or does New Zealand risk overextending its bench? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear if you agree with the selector's call, or if you'd have picked a different squad. After all, cricket is as much about strategy as it is about talent, and this test series is shaping up to be a masterclass in both. Zim vs NZ 2025. Jacob Foulkes replaces Nathan Smith in BlackCaps squad. In a significant turn of events, young all-rounder Nathan Smith has been sidelined due to an abdominal strain, forcing him to miss the second and final test match against Zimbabwe in 2025. This recent injury has led the BlackCaps to bring in Jacob Foulkes, a promising young pacer and capable batsman, to the squad for his very first test appearance. Foulkes has already made a mark in international cricket, participating in 14 matches for New Zealand, with 13 occurring in the shortest format, known as T20s. But here's where it gets a bit concerning. This marks the 3rd instance of injury affecting the New Zealand team during this 2-match series. Previously, the captain Tom Latham had to withdraw due to a shoulder injury. Additionally, star all-rounder Glenn Phillips also stepped away from the squad, grappling with a groin issue sustained during the recently held Major League Cricket (MLC) 2025 in the United States. At just 23 years old, Foulkes has shown a bright future in his cricketing journey, taking 15 wickets across 13 matches with an impressive economy rate of under 8.00, which is quite commendable. He has also had the chance to bat 7 times, achieving a remarkable strike rate of 143.90. However, it is essential to note that the pace and intricacies of Test cricket differ greatly from those of T20 matches. Should he get the chance to play in the second game against the Chevrons, Foulkes will certainly face a new learning curve. Now, regarding the upcoming match, the second Test is set to commence on August 7th at the Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo. The New Zealanders are currently riding high with a 1-0 series lead, having achieved a hard-fought victory in the first game at the same location. They successfully chased down a mere target of 8 runs in the 4th innings, which made their win seem almost inevitable. Here's a look at the updated squad for New Zealand as they prepare for the second Test against Zimbabwe in 2025. Will Young, Matt Henry, Will O'Rourke, Mitchell Santner, Mitchell Hay, Tom Blundell, Daryl Mitchell, Henry Nichols, Devon Conway, Rachin Ravindra, Michael Bracewell, Jacob Duffy, Matthew Fisher, Ben Lister, and Ajaz Patel. What do you think about the impact of these injuries on New Zealand's performance? Could this also be an opportunity for Foulkes to shine on the Test stage? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Nathan Smith injury update. Latest Black Cap out of Zimbabwe Test series. In a devastating blow to the Black Caps, pace bowling all-rounder Nathan Smith has become the latest player to be ruled out of the Zimbabwe Test series due to an abdominal injury. This news comes as a significant setback for the team, which is already grappling with a spate of injuries. The injury occurred on day 2 of the first Test in Bulawayo while Smith was batting. A subsequent MRI confirmed that he had sustained an abdominal strain, which will require a recovery period of approximately 2 to 4 weeks. This is a crushing blow for Smith, who had a promising start to the series, recording an impressive 3 for 20 in Zimbabwe's first innings. But here's where it gets interesting. The Black Caps have called in Jacob Foulkes, a talented player who recently showcased his skills in the T20I Tri-Series against Zimbabwe and South Africa, to replace Smith in the Test squad. First Test appearance, and fans will be eagerly watching to see how he performs. Meanwhile, Auckland Aces Ben Lister has also been brought in as additional pace cover for Will O'Rourke, who experienced back stiffness on day 3 and is being closely monitored. This move highlights the team's concerns about O'Rourke's fitness and your desire to have a backup plan in place. And this is the part most people miss. The Black Caps are already dealing with a number of injuries, including Captain Tom Latham's shoulder injury, which kept him out of the opening Test. It remains to be seen whether Latham will be available for the second Test, which starts on Thursday. The big question on everyone's mind is, can the Black Caps overcome these injuries and still deliver a strong performance in the series? Or will these setbacks prove too much to overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the Black Caps have what it takes to bounce back from these injuries? Or are they in trouble?